Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Hey, so what's up? Welcome back to PowerWash Simulator, everybody. I'm Lou Jack.
I'm Taylor. Hopefully, I'm coming in loud and clear. Let me get up
Hopefully. Um,
that the app up on my phone, wherever I left my phone. There we go.
fuck, what were we talking about? We were talking about Overwatch
Excuse
and we
me.
were talking about Diva.
Oh yeah, I was saying that I really like how, here's the thing. Uh, I don't like Blizzard, but I do, and
But I do enjoy an
I don't
Overwatch.
fully I don't even fully like Overwatch as far as I think that I think they're way behind when it comes to lore releases. I think they should have 3 seasons in a movie by now.
They really should.
Uh,
It's kind of
but I
ridiculous.
really like the overall vibe. I think there's a lot to work with. I like that Overwatch, just taken at face value, Overwatch is straight up just like a comic book universe where there's just a lot of larger than life characters. And
Yeah,
I was telling Lujack that although they're I thought I hit the I guess I
well,
didn't
and
click it hard enough.
I have to hit the co-op
Um,
button. It doesn't let me click on it unless I'm in the game actively moving around for some reason. That's one of my
huh.
biggest
I
gripes with
meant
Power
that I
Wash.
didn't. I meant that I double clicked Power Simulator, but it didn't boot up.
Ah,
But no, I was saying that even though the skins will change their color and stuff, but their overall silhouette design, in my opinion, is pretty good. I seldom confuse one character for another. I would say the number one, both their shape and usually their pose, whatever their pose is when they're using their primary weapon, that sort of thing. The main ones I confuse though is kind of niche though is Diva when she's out of her mech and Mercy if she's using her pistol. And I was telling Blue Jack that oh yeah, those are two unlikely scenarios, um, but I always imagine that they use the same pistol, even though their pistols have different
um,
traits.
I was trying to invite you, but my game's being weird, so you're just gonna have to join in the Steam.
I'm joining.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say because we were talking about that, and then I was gonna say something about Diva.
Oh, and the melee thing. I was saying, how funny would it be if instead of a melee attack where
Oh yeah, yeah,
Diva's
yeah.
mech punches
The
and that it just opens the windshield and she shoots.
Yeah, no, it would just be like my favorite Titanfall 2 execution, which is where you
Oh,
grab
99.
which is where you grab the character with your mech and then you pop out of the mech and just kind of shoot them through the window of their cockpit or whatever. This
Oh,
is
neat.
it's just that like the mech, like the Titan grabs the other Titan, and then the pilot that's in the Titan that's grabbing, pops out of it and just shoots the pilot through the
It
cockpit.
just pops up, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's my favorite execution.
That's
It's one of
pretty
my most favorite executions, and I'm just imagining that with Diva, who's just gotten way into Titanfall 2 recently, and is just I'm gonna do these things.
I am. I think that the one thing that really messes with me
Why is this
so much
backwards?
is
You made this backwards.
live service games have killed. Whoa,
You made it
have
backwards.
killed their own franchises and they've killed other games.
Yeah, it's crazy shit, man.
Businesses are dumb because they'll be like, "Hey, this sounds like a great idea," and then they'll do it they'll do it and it'll flop 5 times, and then they'll be like, "Oh, maybe this is a bad idea." Because technically speaking, the I guess the most annoying bit is that a lot of games that you would think "Oh, this is terrible," like because of how they were marketed or how they'll get people to pay for a subscription or whatever. They do make some amount of money, and so I'm just like, guys, just stop doing that.
Just be better.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
quit sucking.
I would
Oh,
say
that's what I'm cleaning.
there are very few examples of games that I look at and I'm like, oh, this would be this is an example of a game that like feels like it justified its what do you call it, like lifespan. But the thing is, like, they're not live service games. Like in like they don't have like subscriptions or whatever. Like what was it? No Man's Sky. Like last I checked, like it was a game that you buy once.
Yeah, and then you just have everything. Games as a live service, that is a big part of what killed Suicide Squad, kills the Justice League, aside from like the story that nobody liked, was just it being live service to make it like the most unplayable game in the Arkham series. For
I'm
no
worried that
reason.
like my biggest worry is that going forward, that not only will we get live service games, but they'll have that same like sour flavor that like bad superhero movies have been having, like both from Marvel and from like Sony, basically, where you make a game and just like with movies, instead of it being like, oh, that was good, I would like more, instead it's like, hey, we made a game that's it's not finished. If you'd like to see how it pans out, then please get the subscription so you'll get your season pass to the rest of it.
Yeah, that's dumb. I don't want to do that.
Oh, speaking of games that are not live service but are updated, when I first got this game, it didn't have it had like it told you what parts are clean, but they did what I suggested. Not that, not that they watched our stream specifically, but it is a good idea. Where if you go to your the menu, that is it details, and it tells you like all the stuff that's clean or not. You can sort them by cleanliness. So now you can, instead of scrolling all the way down, you can just sort it and be like, oh, what's that? This part isn't clean yet? Done.
Oh, neat. How do you do that?
You would click on the word status. It's a sortable table. That means that you can sort. And there we go.
I'm looking at details.
Yeah.
Looking at
So on details, if you look below that, you'll see value. To the right of that, earned. To the right of that,
earned. Oh,
status.
that's the status. Okay, cool.
Loading screen hint. You have to read the menus to see what the menus say.
Alright. Crazy how
But yeah,
that works.
the status. I'm looking at Krusty Krab base. There's got to be something
I'm
on
looking
here
at the
that isn't
floor. There's
clean
supposed to be
because
something
it's
on the
got, like,
floor. It
one-
keeps saying that the floor is not clean.
There we go. Because it had like 1 pixel of. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Oh yeah, now it's clean. I don't
It's
know what it
so,
was,
it's
but
so
I just
clean.
yeah, so
We got it.
clean. What else?
Oh,
is
by the
there?
way, as an update, I went to the
planks.
pharmacy. I went to the pharmacy. I was gonna pick up my sleepy meds. Not sleepy meds. What the heck? I'm tired. My dizziness meds because I had the ear surgery and still quite dizzy. I was gonna pick those up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're closed at like 6 p.m. now," and I was like, "Really?"
Sorry, hold on, Taylor. Beth, I'm streaming right now. That's what it says. They're not gonna be here for a while. Sorry, I'm back. What were you saying?
Like the 1 hour she can't talk to you. I was saying there we go. There's the other. Now we just have roof planks. Oh, probably up there.
Probably.
Oh, the pharmacy is closing at 6, and that kind of makes sense, but only with the context that like they've been crazy overworked lately, and by overworked I mean understaffed. I don't know what's going on over there. Just that like I don't know. I guess whoever's in charge just like isn't like allowed. Maybe they're just not allowed to hire more people because last few times I was there just wasn't enough people, and now I guess at some point they're like, well, look, we straight up we don't have enough people to like do all of this, so we're just gonna have it. We're just gonna close early, so I don't know. We can handle all the paperwork.
Right.
Wait, it says roof plank. Oh, okay. Hold on. Which means it's got to be one particular roof plank. It'll show up on the top left.
Oh, wait, it's over here.
Oh, this one. Oh, it's the one with the like the crack in it.
Aha!
Yeah, it's right here. There. Look, if you look at me, it was right here on this like little crease.
Nice.
It's kind of funny that we both look like fish.
Fish guys, I also like how our power washers are shaped.
Oh, we can't change default bottomite. We're bottomites. Oh, because we're from Bikini Bottom, not from Rock Bottom, which would also have the same name.
But,
let's get out of here.
Dude, what are you right? I never even thought about that. Looking at the clip show of all the work we did.
At least we get to see that.
Look at us go. Crazy shit. Continue to the paddy wagon. Oh my god, the paddy wagon, hell yeah. But
you don't need a license to clean a sandwich.
You don't, you don't need a license.
This is probably going to be way easier.
Sandwich. Yo,
wait,
is this literally
anything,
just outside the Krusty Krab in the exact same area we were just... Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes, we just cleaned this place and then they pulled up in this dirty paddy wagon.
This up. We're in the same location. It's the same map. All they did was add a paddy wagon. Now the paddy wagon is spread.
Please, so we can do the
It feels
clip.
like they just shrunk the same map.
LeJack.
What, doofus?
You. Is this how you get your sick kicks?
Holy mackerel!
No.
Oh, that's Cindy Cheeks. Holy mackerel!
What, it's
SpongeBob
just
said
ordinary.
things
Oh my
were
goodness.
messy, but this were here's muckier than a mad moose in a marsh. Anyhow, don't mind me. I'm just gonna quietly go about my detecting business. What? Well, probably shouldn't tell people you're detecting if you're detecting. I feel like you wouldn't share that. We're looking for the three M's means motive, 3 M's means motive and opportunity. Ha, that's not it. Okay. You were doing the sick kicks thing. Is that a reference? Because if it was, I didn't get it.
It's from SpongeBob. It's
well, but first the crime scene itself. Sorry.
The Plankton switches places with Mr. Krabs as like a sort of wish situation, and so he's like.
But what was the situation though?
Where someone's like, "Is this how you get your sick kicks?" And he's like, "What? It's just an ordinary." Oh my goodness! It zooms in and it's like.
Hold on. Looks like some kind of spontaneous dirtifications, but none of its surroundings are affected. God damn it! I didn't get to read all of that one. But there's another text. It's almost like we've been repeatedly pecked at by some mysterious and hostile beast of the deep.
Hold on, it'll be on the stream. Let me see. It's almost like
whatever did this has one. I said that already. Has one almighty mouth on its hands, or should I say its face? Or faces? But, oh, okay, because she's detecting what did this to the sandwich. That's why she was telling us about it. Okay, I thought she was, like, snooping on one of the other characters or something. Anyway,
It's Bigfoot, but it's really like a human in a Bigfoot costume. They're onto us! Let's get out of here!
Let's get out of here! Jumps on, like, a ray shooting pantomime sea llama thing. Looking like something out of
sea llama.
Pantomime sea llama thing. Could it be the plankton army? Sandy, can you shut up long enough for me to ascertain the origin of the sick kicks meme? Because I was trying to hear it and then you interrupted. But Plankton only is interested in the secret Krabby Patty formula. Okay, and I know there's more. Can you, like, not wait 5 whole minutes? It's not 5 whole minutes, but it feels like it. Is there anyone or anything who would have a vendetta against so many people? Is there gonna be a 4th one? Is there gonna be a 4th one, or can we have a conversation now? And who could pull off such a stunt without anyone noticing? You know, we were gonna do Phoenix Wright, and I was like, you know, we're probably gonna want to talk a lot, and that's not great for Phoenix Wright, so we should do PowerWash. So we load up PowerWash only for Sandy to not shut the fuck up long enough for us to have a goddamn conversation. So where the fuck is this? Where's the sick cake thing from? Where they're like, it's just an ordinary what?
It's like, oh, it's just an ordinary, oh my goodness, and it like zooms in, and it's like this really detailed, weird-looking Krabby Patty.
Oh, is that the one where Mr. Krabs was... No, that's a different episode, because I remember one with the Nasty Patty where he was trying to sell a patty that looked like that.
Yeah, it's a different...
Yeah, no, that's a different episode,
that's
but...
I think that's the Health Inspector one.
Yeah, that one... Yo, that episode was crazy! Like, I didn't realize as a kid just how insane that episode went. Like, you take that episode and look at it.
Poisoned the Health Inspector.
And
now hide the body.
We have to hide the body, bury it. Body comes back to life. They think it's a zombie and freak out. Put him in a freezer. Like, that is so fucked up.
It's very odd.
It's so weird how much shit SpongeBob was allowed to get away with.
Number 15, Burger Car.
Burger Car.
I've just been going like in a sort of rotation because this thing has a lot of like creases, so I've been working bottom up, which like realistically.
Oh goddammit, Mortex! There's only one I know who has the viciousness and speed, the guile, and the diameter to do such a thing. It's got to be ellipses. More ellipses. Followed by ellipses. Can you just fucking say who it was? More ellipses! It's got to be ellipses. More ellipses. Followed by another set of ellipses.
I'm seeing it in the replay.
Bruh. 1 minute. I just need to recharge my device.
You have to use the spiral.
What's that?
For the grease, I think you need to use either the, let's see, tight cone. Yeah, you gotta use the yellow, what's it called? 15-degree nozzle.
She's gotta go charge her phone before she can say who's behind the destruction of the paddy wagon.
Sandy Cheeks really showing up with like all of my least favorite Discord habits that I see. Someone's like, hey, let me send you something in chunks of like 5 words, and I'm like, can you just type the whole thing first? Like there's no dramatic pacing here. I just need you to like.
We're not like doing a Shakespeare play, bro. Just talk like a normal human.
Yeah, I'm like, what's up with the Shatner impression? Nice. Oh, it's a little bit more. You're using you're using the type one.
Anyway, we've been playing the. What? You like what?
I like that.
What's that, Taylor? Taylor, bro? You still there? Did your mic quit working? Hold on, my phone's going off. Stop going off phone. We'll go on vibrate. Taylor, can you hear me, bro? Or is it me? Is it my issue? Did I get disconnected from Discord? I think I might have gotten disconnected from Discord. Hold on, what the fuck? Hey! Hello!
Hey.
Hi again? I don't know why my internet decided to kick me out of Discord for some reason. I thought you were having issues
Uh,
on your end for some reason, and then I
I
was like,
didn't
oh,
hear
wait a
anything
minute,
for a while,
no.
and then I was just staring at you.
Yeah, fuck, what were you saying? I don't know what you're
I was
saying.
doing the Burger King bit with the burger crease. Never thought a crease burger would be what you get at Burger King.
I don't even
See,
know
look, the
that, but...
spatula's in there, which means they left the key in there.
Oh yeah, because you turn it on with the spatula.
The spatula.
Oh my god, a spatula. I
Yeah,
should
I'm getting
probably
the
put Twitch
flag.
up on my phone.
Yep,
Just
I got it.
realized.
I got it on my phone right now. Every once in a while, I'll be like, every once in a while, I'll look at the chat and be like, oh, there's no comments. But sometimes there's like one, but it's like a spam account. And I'm like, really?
Like, bro, why? But yeah,
Like,
dude.
I feel like we have to at least have other viewers. Like, that there has to be like a bot way that they know we're not popular enough to spam.
Yeah, there's gotta be something. But, dude, we've been playing... Well, I've been playing a whole lot of Persona 5 Royal. And, I'm at that point in the game where I'm swapping out, like, my Agilaus for Agidines and my Freylas for
Oh, the heavy
Freydines.
damage.
Yeah, which I can say because I'm playing Persona 5 Royal.
My Cyber Lows for Cyberdynes.
Yeah.
The steering wheel. No, the steering wheel isn't clean yet.
I love
It's got,
going
like,
up
one
to
little
someone and starting, like, just unprompted, starting a conversation like, hey, so you know how you reach that point in Persona 5 Royal where you start swapping out your Agilaus for Agidines and shit like that? Just no context at all.
My mom told me the other night because we were in the car with her, and she's just like, "Yeah, I didn't get anything, and you two were saying."
Yeah, I didn't understand any of what was coming out y'all's mouths.
Hold on, what are we missing here?
You were saying a lot of words and all I heard
Oh, I
was
thought I couldn't-
gibberish. Uh...
There we go. All right. I'm not saying it's impossible to explain, though. Okay, we could explain. I can explain the internet to an 1800s lady.
Yeah, look, man. If Squirrel Girl can explain the
put that in the
internet
chat.
to an 1800s lady, can explain the internet to an 1800s lady, then I feel like you can explain just about anything to anyone who's willing to listen.
Oh, the spatula itself. Hold on.
Wait, are you serious? The spatula has to be cleaned? That's stupid.
That's weird. It's got a lot of
Brake
texture.
lights, engine pumps, and flag.
Oh, I gotta clean. Let's see here. I think they were tricky with the flag. They made it slightly 3D.
The fuck are those damn brake lights at, yo?
The brake lights would be the lights for the brakes. Go back here.
Well, yeah, but I
the left
see
one.
now. Oh wait, is it on this one?
I'll give you a hint. It's the brown light.
Yeah, that's what I'm
it's the light in the rear
spraying,
of the car.
dude. That's what I'm spraying.
Oh, okay, we got it.
Oh,
It says it
did
on the
we?
left.
Engine pumps. Where the fuck?
This is engine pumps. Is that in here?
Oh, you have to. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's
I
it's little
forgot that the
milkshake-looking
engine
things on the
looked
left.
like this.
You don't need a license to drive a sandwich.
No, you do not.
And
Close
that should do it.
Close that
It's
hood.
so beautiful. Come on, get in the Get in the car with me.
Oh, hold on. I'm looking at the replay, and then I'll get in the car with you. Yeah. Okay, now to into the car. All right. You don't need a license to drive a sandwich. Let's go. Give me that spatula.
You gotta crouch. You gotta crouch.
Hey, Patrick.
Excuse me. Oh man,
Uh,
this is great.
this is fun. I love.
I'm glad they added
this
this.
DLC.
I'm excited about all the various levels. I think, like,
I
feel
hope
like
they
they were
make
really
a Death
smart with
Stranding
it.
level and a Persona 5 Royal level. Those were both
It would
amazing.
it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Like, sure, you need a good like set piece to clean, which shouldn't be too hard. But like, I think thematically, Death Stranding makes a lot of sense. If only because like Death Stranding has the tar monsters.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, off to the invisible boatmobile.
Well, isn't it? Oh wow! I thought we were
Barn.
wrapping up for a second. My sense of timing is completely off.
Yeah, no, we're nowhere close, dude. Sandy Cheeks was right.
Oh
We
my
gave
god!
chase to the dirty bubble,
Wojak,
hightailing.
don't say
Don't
anything
interrupt
else.
me
Just
with text, dude. Hightailing it away from the paddy wagon with a big, filthy grin on his face as if he could have any other kind of grin. Yo, those are timed, man. Don't interrupt me when I'm trying to read a text out.
Sorry. If you go to the opposite side of the car, you should be able to see me through it.
Nah, hell yeah, dude!
Screenshot that.
That's exactly what I. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me get a quick screenshot. Hey, I see you. Fuck, hold on. Which is the screenshot button again?
Well, I set mine. Yours should be F12.
Why would you set yours?
Because I have a laptop, so F12 isn't very convenient. I use I think it's like right bracket, because you don't use that in a lot of games.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Man, why didn't I? I'm surprised I didn't call this. I was like, oh, it'd be really funny is if you clean the invisible mobile.
Don't you worry,
Oh,
kiddo. We're gonna wipe that big dirty grin clean off that dirty bubble. I just realized I was reading Barnacle Boy's message earlier, but I was giving it Mermaid Man's
You're
voice,
reading
and that
Mermaid
was
Man's.
wrong. Just as
Yeah.
soon as we've wiped down our shoes, the mud's deep here, and I don't like it one bit. We've spotted him bobbing evilly north.
This is the only like kind of game where this gag like works.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Wait a
it's an
minute,
invisible
do you
boatmobile.
realize
Normal.
what's north of here? What's north of here, Mermaid Man? What's north of here? Why do you take so... I don't have no sense of direction. Of course you don't.
So I'm cleaning the underside, so I need you to like clean
Barnacle
from the
Boy
top.
says that due north is the Goo Lagoon. I was cleaning the top, though.
That's what I was telling you.
Oh, okay.
I was cleaning the underside, and you clean the top.
Okay, alright. I thought you said the opposite. But I don't care who's what if the dirty... God damn it, I didn't get to finish all that. All these jellyfish are really testing
Hold
us.
on. Mermaid Man says, "Do not this." Oh, sorry. And I don't know, and then I don't care what's to what the dirty bubble makes that far as is something or other. I don't know.
All these
All these
jellyfish
fish
are
are
really
really testing our
supply
supply.
of antihistamines. And Mermaid Man already has a rash from being inside the dirty bubble. Bro, I need those antihistamines, man.
Those histamines won't know what hit them.
Fuck those histamines. We're having to apply a real pharmaceutical matrix out here. There's a glitch in the pharmaceutical matrix.
Dude. He's beginning to believe.
I've never actually watched Matrix.
I just realized that if you watch Matrix now, you'll be like, oh, I've seen all these moves in pop culture, and I'll be like, yes, this is what they were copying. You'll be like, yo, there was like a midair jump, and then it was slow-mo. It was like that moment in Shrek.
Oh, dude, he's doing that thing like in Max Payne.
What are we missing? Hold on.
What was that? Well, no, there was a moment like that when I think I was with Em, I want to say, and we were watching Jumanji, and I was like, oh yeah, that's like the Zathura thing, right? And they all just looked at me with like the
like,
most
"Bro, really?"
disappointed eyes, like, bro, no, you got back. That's
Who
not how it
saw
works.
Zathura and didn't see Jumanji?
Well, the thing is, I had never seen either, and I knew that Jumanji came first, and that was the joke.
Oh, okay. That's a good joke then.
But yeah, I was like, yeah, it's like Zathura, right? Knowingly. To get her reaction, it was funny.
Bow ornament. Oh, that's actually pretty funny. That it has a bow ornament.
What?
Like a hood ornament.
What? Wait,
But
hold
it's
on.
on the
Where's...
bow.
I'm trying to find
You
the
gotta spray it.
ornament now. Where's the ornament?
You have to spray it to find it. There you go.
Wait, is that the
Alright, what else
ornament?
we got
Why do
here?
they even have an ornament?
That's the joke. Is that it's not only that it's invisible and it has a hood ornament. That's a great joke.
That's a good gag. Are we done
Alright,
here?
let me
No,
get
we're
my
not
bearings
done.
again.
Yeah, we still gotta clean the doors.
There we go. Brake lights.
Brake lights.
Brake light.
It's an invisible bubble.
I got this
Why
door.
does it have brake lights? No one's
At the
gonna
inside of the
see.
other door.
No one's gonna see your stupid brake
Wheels.
lights.
Oh, okay. There's one wheel, and I think it actually has 3 wheels.
Wheels
It
in the
has a
leg,
center
man.
front wheel.
Or whatever that American dad gag was.
Whoa.
Oh!
Okay,
Whoa.
we can see the outline now. That's kinda cool.
Oh, is that the hood ornament? Yo.
Mhm.
Yo, jump into the boatmobile with me. Whoa, we gotta
Wait,
fight
hold on.
today, particle boy!
No, at least we can tell that the windshield's clean.
Oh yes, just another day.
I'm seeing the replay.
Me too.
I say we wrap it up here.
Bro, it is only 33 minutes.
Wait, hold on. If I get clothing, will I be able to actually to wear it or not?
Oh no, does you?
I don't think so. I think I have to be the fish. Is this the lair?
The normal layer, oh my god. This
All
doesn't
right,
look
I'm
like the
back
work
in.
of the dirty bubble to me. Yeah, looks more like years of persistent dirt and insufficient cleaning techniques. Yeah, these guys, they might be right. I love the young picture of them as like
Where?
young dudes over here.
Ha!
It's very good.
Still dirty. Shame.
No one cares. Ah, clean this store.
You're like cleaning a mech for the Final Fantasy level.
Dude!
And you get a text that's like, hey, can you come clean the bar? And it's just, anything for you, Tifa?
Could you imagine like cleaning a Gundam? That would be so rad. I want to clean a Gundam. I'm like
I
all
wouldn't
into
be
Gundam
surprised.
now, but I've only seen the original show so far. I started the Zeta one, but I dropped it pretty quickly because I got distracted by Persona 5 Royal and whatnot, so you know how that goes.
You know how it goes. Wait a minute, what is... Oh.
Yo,
Alright, I think I might need
Akechi
like a
is a
ladder.
character. He is like a big character.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to say tchotchke, like a thing that you put on a...
No,
like a
Akechi.
thing you put on your bookcase.
No, Akechi, the guy that hates the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, you mean the Black Ops group in Naruto?
Wait, hold on. Nope, that's Ibiki. That's Ibiki Marino.
No, that's the Akatsuki.
Oh no! I was thinking of okay, yeah, no, Akatsuki. Oh yeah, Akatsuki. That makes more sense. For some reason, when you said Black Ops, I thought of Anbu, and for some reason that made me think of Ibiki. But Ibiki's not Black Ops. Ibiki is just the torture guy because that's a job that the Hidden League
Oh,
has for some
he's
reason.
got like dents in his head, and I'm like, or he's got like he's got like a zillion scars, including on his head, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
he's seen
how,
like the
how are you
most.
alive?
He's seen like the most action of any ninja. Like, look at any
Yeah,
ninja in
I'm like,
Naruto and then look at Ibiki, and it's like, what's this dude been through that no one else has? Like, holy fuck.
I I recall from the one of the Naruto podcasts, they were like, I believe it was Tsunade who proposed that there should always be like a healer on every squad, and there's
Yes, it
something funny about
was.
that. There's something funny about that being like a new invention.
Yeah, for healthcare for our military, but the money.
Yeah, back in my day, you either just could clot on your own or you die.
Uh, Back in my day, you would get bullied into killing yourself just for fucking up a mission. Just like dramatic cut to Sakumo Hatake.
It's an editor put up the picture of what's his name, Abiki, but he's wearing like the like Boston Be a Man t-shirts, and it's just like, don't go grocery shopping, starve, be a man.
Be a man, come on.
Don't get a heal on your team, bleed
Yo,
out, be a man.
don't do heal mercy. Whip out your gun. Do pistol mercy. Fucking fuck him up with your healer gun. Like show him you ain't to be fucked with. Those teammates
Healing
being
gun.
rude, not protecting you. Fuck him. Don't heal him. Just pocket mercy and let them die.
Lujack, does it look like I'm suffering from mountain healing? Oh man.
Oh, mountain healing.
And then it just cuts to his friend still like gasping.
Can't breathe. I can't breathe.
But the audio is like stretched out, you know, like so it's just like it's like it's like an alarm going off. You have to go and see it. It's hard to describe.
That sounds ridiculous. Send me a video or something.
It was from World Doctors.
Oh wait, no.
Like,
Oh, that's
no, not. I think he's got some kind of like mountain disease. No, not mountain disease. Mountain healing. Does it look like your friend's suffering from mountain healing?
Oh, that's right. I remember that. I gotta watch World Doctors again.
Oh no.
Slash archaeologists. You know what? That's what I need to start putting on when I go to sleep at night.
I think I haven't mentioned this in a while. Like we mentioned World Doctors a lot, but I didn't realize until one night when I was like when I was just listening. I'm just doing the wall of superhero gadgets right now, just as my project.
Oh, nice.
But is there a ladder? Yes. Okay. I didn't realize until like late one night.
Fuck, I think I just got kicked out of the Discord again. God damn it. Is the stream still working? I believe the stream is still working. So that's good. Alright, let's fucking rejoin Discord.
Gonna relax and listen.
Hey, so Discord, Taylor, stop talking for a second, dude. The internet kicked me out again.
Alright. Where did I leave off?
The fucking internet kicked me out of Discord again, and I don't remember you. I think you mentioned how you were cleaning off the wall of weapons and then World Doctors. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm cleaning the wall of superhero gadgetry.
That's what it was, and then you were talking about
listening,
World Doctors.
I was listening to an episode of World Doctors, and I realized that every time that they introduce something, they like say that they're introducing something, and that's when I realized, oh, this is improv. Like, they'll probably do most of an episode in improv first, and then they animate it, and that's why it has like such an improvisational vibe.
Yeah.
Like that's why. Then that's also why like sometimes you'll have like a joke that like that like comically falls flat. For instance, like when they're in the helicopter, it's like, you have to talk to me over the radio. We're in a helicopter, and he's just like, no. And like he just clearly doesn't use the radio to do that. Like that's part of it. That's the excuse me. That's part of the joke. Is that like most of the time you do yes and, but occasionally you can do no and like but keep the scene going, and it's very good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I finally found the idiot ball, or sorry, the orb of confusion. Idiot ball is something in the writing room, I think.
The idiot ball. How do I not remember that one?
Oh, it's called the orb of confusion. The idiot ball, I think, is a metaphor they use in like writing for television, I think.
Oh, that sounds like something that would genuinely exist in like the world of SpongeBob.
Yeah, but no, it's the orb of confusion.
Well, yeah, you would just call that an idiot ball, though. Like, why wouldn't you? That's a missed opportunity.
Well, it could make you an idiot, but I think it mainly is just confusing. I don't know.
Well,
I saw a magic.
Are you an idiot if you're confused? No, maybe not. No, that seems like a dangerous way of thinking. That feels like it could lead to like some kind of discrimination towards like neurodivergent people or something. That's not a good way.
Sadly, I cannot. Oh, Blue Jack, I need you to come here because I want to see what it looks like if I switch it on. Because it says it actually is interactable.
Well,
you might want to stand back just a little bit. Stand back a little bit. Stand back a little bit.
Well, but what? But that's boring. Do it. Turn it on.
I don't feel any more confused. Alright. Well, it made a noise.
Am I confused? Am I gonna start... Is my accuracy gonna go down like in Persona 5 Royal? Wait, that's not confusion. What is confusion? No, is that when I drop money? No. That's... Forget... No, wait, I think that is
when
confusion.
I drop money?
No, I think that is confusion. Forget is when I can't use my abilities. So am I just gonna start spontaneously dropping money and items now?
I can't stop dropping money. We get soap for this level? We do. Alright, I'm gonna use a little bit on the rust because it's rust.
Probably a good idea.
Beware of Doug.
Beware of what? Huh?
Beware of Doug. Wasn't that a Doug theme?
Oh yeah. Beware of Doug.
It's the sign in a yard that says "Beware of Doug," and it's like, who's Doug? I don't know, but now we know.
Just ominous music layered over the Doug intro. Do 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 do, but it's all sinister, like.
Oh yeah, it's like on a minor chord.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Do do
dun.
do 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 do.
That off. That's fine. Nope, that's the JoJo.
Nope. Come aboard and bring a lot. Nope, that's One Piece intro.
Oh man, there should be a. I would love a One Piece crossover with PowerWash Simulator.
Yo, cleaning the
Plus,
Thousand
it would
Sunny.
be cute, plus, he would be super cute because you would get like texts from the crew.
Oh yeah, imagine getting texts from Usopp about just the many brave adventures he's never been on. The irony being that he's been on so many real brave adventures that it would make more sense to just tell those. But I think there's this running like theory going that all of Usopp's lies like tend to come true. And I don't know how much of that is true,
Ooh.
but I like that as an idea, and I hope it's
That's
and
like-
I hope that's happening. 'Cause
Like a reverse Cassiopeia, or
yeah, I don't know if it's
reverse-
just a theory or if
Cassiopeia,
it's
where a guy tells a lie, but eventually he's doomed to have to like fulfill it. So it's like, oh, you said that you were like the captain of the ship, and then everyone like got lost, and you had to actually captain the ship.
yeah, it's like the opposite of that.
Barnacle times were weird.
Barnacle times were scary.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, it's the 1910s. The 1910s times are sure weird.
But yeah, I don't know if that's like an actual thing that's happening, but I like it as a theory and I want it to be true. I hope.
The Usopp thing, not the 1910s.
Yeah, the Usopp thing. Because that would be like
Yo,
the best twist ever.
I like that, although I can't confirm that because I'm not that far, and I also haven't been keeping that close track of each of his fibs.
Yeah, I can't confirm that either because I've fallen way behind on One Piece and have been for a while now, and even if I wasn't, there's no way I'm keeping track of all of Usopp's lies. You think I can confirm that shit? No, not a chance in hell.
That's something you would have to tell me a lot earlier on so I could keep track of it.
Yeah, that's something I would have to like know going in. That's something I would have to know on like a rewatch.
Speaking of like keeping track, though, I did last time I was watching One Piece, I did send Luchak a funny screenshot, and it was just, "We hope this email finds you well." How the email finds me, and it's just Usopp like halfway, like partly floating in the water with his mouth open. It's like being like just floating in a stream, being dragged along by a boat.
Half dead. Petrified.
Just Usopp after trying the drinking the grimace shake, basically.
Oh no,
Floating face
Usopp.
down in the river.
Usopp, what is that? It's the Grimace Shake, Zora. I'm a drinking.
It's the grimace
Usopp, no.
shake, and I'm gonna try it.
Usopp, no, don't be an idiot. That'll knock you out for days. And then it just hard cut to that shot of Usopp when he's like on the ground with his ass up.
It's got the he's like not like as if he just lost his hit points in Persona 5.
Yeah, as if he just lost his hit points in Persona 5. Usopp here looking like a knocked down Persona 5 royal character.
I need all 3 voice actors for the Belcher kids from Bob's Burgers to make a recording of them shouting Persona.
Oh, that'd be great. Persona!
I don't know why, but I just find it amusing, the concept that like, because Bob's Burgers is so late into its seasons that like, and they're still very quality, don't get me wrong. But they were so deep into the season that whenever you want to like flip the script and get a little crazy, you start to have to go like, okay, maybe we should go like out of town, or maybe we should like, we have to get like really wild, since like a lot of the everyday situations have been covered. And
Right.
so one of the best go-tos is like, oh, how do we tell like a fun story that's also like partly like dream sequence or something? Like there's one episode I thought was actually like really clever, where there was there was a play at the kids' school, but I think it was Linda missed it because she had like the cold or something, and she's like, oh, I'm really sorry that I couldn't go to the play. And they're like, oh, well, we can like describe it to you. And she's like, oh, what if we imagine it like it's like a really high production like stage play?
Right.
And so like as they're describing it, it then like goes through the play, but it's like it's animated. It's an animated show, but the stage play, like you can see that all of the special effects would work as like a stage play, where it's like, oh, here's like a giant like creature, but it's like a series of like, it's got hinges and stuff where it'd be able to move. And I'm like, oh, that's really clever. Like I've always wondered what that would look like on a stage play instead of in CGI.
Yeah, right.
So it was actually really clever. And but I was thinking about that, and that's also where my joke of what if Teddy became a gamer, just because every time he would show up, he'd be like, oh, I've been playing Titanfall 2.
Hold on, Patrick Starr. The costume of the International Justice League of Super Acquaintances. Who would you be, SpongeBob? Waiting impatiently for SpongeBob's answer. I'd be the elastic waistband with those stretching powers. I could change the channel without finding the remote. Yeah, SpongeBob would be the speedy guy. Everyone knows what your superhero names are, guys. You're not clever.
You saw the episode?
Guys, yeah, I saw everyone saw the episode. Name one person who hasn't seen the episode or doesn't at least know about it.
It's like, you know, young people exist, right?
Well, yeah, you think young people ain't seen it. SpongeBob still goes.
I really
think they're
I
not.
hope that SpongeBob does reruns of the classic episodes, just because, like, a lot of them are really good.
Well, they definitely would. I imagine they have to be doing reruns on Nickelodeon, and I imagine that any parent who has Paramount Plus will just put SpongeBob on for their kid, you know, anyway. So, I feel like that's one that a parent might get specifically for SpongeBob because of their kids.
Good point.
So, like, even if a kid hasn't seen old SpongeBob, they at least know of SpongeBob.
That makes sense.
I mean, honestly, SpongeBob is like Star Wars in that regard, because by the time Star Wars became known to me, everybody
Star
already
Wars
knew
has
that
been around
Darth
since
Vader
like
was...
the mid-70s, but you are right that like SpongeBob has been around since I think it was the late 90s.
Yeah.
And is basically one of the... It's not like the longest continuous show out there, but it's definitely one of the longest, I would say, continuous cartoons.
Yeah, it's pretty up there. Like, it's like, by the time I'd become aware of the existence of Star Wars, it was through the memes of Darth Vader being Luke's father. Like, it wasn't a surprise
Spoilers.
twist anymore. It was cultural knowledge. Yeah, spoilers for this fucking 100-year-old movie that exists.
Oh man, I love that like it was like this discussion on Tumblr that was like, can you imagine what like the Tumblr post would look like and how they would evolve if Star Wars had come out in the post if Star Wars had come out in the post Tumblr era. Like the first episode comes out and everyone's like, oh, that's really neat, and like people have their own like fan designs of what Darth Vader is supposed to look like. Where it's like, oh, I imagine he's like he's like half robot or something. Like maybe he's like
Hundreds
a
of
brain
bits
and like
of
one.
fan art of just Luke and Leia going at it. So much.
Yeah, and then like, no, hold on, I'm getting to that. So like, and then it's like the second episode or whatever. I forget the timing, but it's like the other episodes come out, and it's like, okay, I have to go delete some fan fictions, but then also. But on top of that, like, some people would be like, I gotta go delete my fan fictions and stuff. But you'd also get people being like, oh wait, Darth Vader is Luke's father, and so they immediately like redesign him from like a single eyeball robot to like kind of a silver fox like like dad character. And then episode 6 finally comes out, and his face is revealed, and he's like a burnt egg. I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
I'm not saying it would make sense for him to be hot, but it would be really funny
if he was. Well, yeah, that was the joke with Kylo Ren. The joke with Kylo Ren was that he took off the helmet and was just like, hey, yeah, I'm just like an averagely good-looking dude.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, that would be, now that I think about it, that would be the funniest, like, if someone like Taika Waititi got to do
a Star Wars
he definitely
movie,
would have added like a scene where there are people like people who worked under Ren who like they never seen his face. I would have changed it to where he never takes the helmet off at work, and so people don't know what he looks like, and so they're like, oh, according to legend, he's actually really handsome under the helmet.
That would be cool.
But, like, that would be funny, especially if you got to reveal it later, where it's like, oh, and it's like, oh, I thought you would be like, I don't know, I thought you'd be a lot weirder looking for some reason.
I would love if Rey was just like, are you hot? What? Are you coming onto me? No, I mean, like, legitimately, why are you hot? Like, Darth Maul, Count Dooku, Darth Vader, like, y'all seem to have a weird aversion to hot people. Like, why are you special?
Editor put in the moment in the Great North where one of the characters is realizing that to win the best boat award, you just have to have a hot captain. Where it's like, wait a minute, look at this, there's a pattern here, see? And it's just wow, what was the word? He's like, dreamboat, smoke show, babe. They're all gorgeous.
They're all dreamboats.
If you really want to win this competition, you just need a handsome captain. But that would be very funny, in my opinion, if it was like, oh, it's straight up a legend because no one, except, I don't know, maybe, like, I don't know. I would say not even General Hux. I would make it that, like, only, like, a few people that Ren, like, personally works with, or, like, I don't know, the Royal Mask Cleaner or whatever, like, actually knows what he looks like.
Royal? Dude, is there a mask cleaner in the Empire?
There should be. There should be, and if there isn't, there should. And also, I do know that at least in Lego Star Wars, the Moff, not the Grand Moff, but like the regular Moff, does have an office called the Moffice.
The Moffice? Wait, is that real?
Like, no, it's not real. It's Lego Star Wars real, but I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense for Lego Star Wars.
That's the kind of joke that you can only tell if you get permission from, like, Taika Waititi, because it's like, oh, you're having fun with this? Okay.
Alright, someone else can do a joke, I guess. Could let someone else be funny for a minute.
Like, it's partly a joke, but, like, legitimately, like, there was a couple, 1 or 2 episodes where Taika Waititi actually did directs for The Mandalorian, or was he writer? I think it was director. And that's also the episode where, like, a couple of the guards are just, like, talking, where they're like, I think one of them is just saying, like, yeah, I think there's something wrong with my blaster. It's just, like, not accurate. Well, are you sure? Maybe you have the sight set up. And, like, they're just talking, and it's just this very like it's one of those things where it's like, oh right, pacing. You can sometimes it's good to set up a scene and establish what's normal before you make things unnormal. I thought it was fun, and I remember looking at it and be like, oh wait a minute, Taika Waititi directed this. That explains it.
That makes
sense.
The
only time where a lot of people seem to like they associate Taika Waititi with I don't know, Thor Ragnarok, which makes sense. But like instead of them interpreting it as like, oh, this was the first time that this character was allowed to smile and tell, and not just tell jokes, but also like have more like human moments where it's like, for instance, seeing the whole instead of like you go to a gladiatorial arena and you're like, oh, I'm gonna have to fight someone, and then you just see your friend from work.
Yeah.
And him just like not quite processing that in a specific way of being like,
I know you.
That's what, and I think I love the description. He's a friend from work. It's like, yeah, that really is who they are. They're
not like really close enough to each other to like genuinely care about each other. They're just close enough for him to be happy that there's a familiar face at this point.
But like, the thing that drives me nuts is that some folks are like weirdly harsh on Thor Ragnarok, where they're like, oh, I thought the characters are too silly, but like, excuse me, but also like, it's like what's the word? Like, I could agree. Oh yeah, here's like parts I would improve, but it always feels weird that it's somehow a step down when it's like, well, you saw Thor 1 and Thor 2, and if Thor wasn't good, if Thor had other Marvel directors, but it didn't get good until Ragnarok, can we at least say that like part of that can go to Taika Waititi?
Yeah.
Because it is kind of annoying where it's like, oh, you're right, Thor wasn't like what's the word? It's kind of like that joke I used to have about like season 1 Stranger Things, where there was basically a moment somewhere halfway through the first season of Stranger Things where you could tell the director was like, okay, we'll let you smile.
Right.
And what's his name? The guy who plays the sheriff
Hopper?
guy. Hopper. He was that actor was like allowed to emote, and as soon as he was allowed to emote, like the entire fandom was like, this guy's pretty cool, or at least, I finally understand this character. I'm like, yeah, because he was allowed to be a human.
Yeah.
Now, like, you don't have to like fully emote to be human, but it's the subtle things, So even if it's one of those like actors who does a lot of like little tiny facial movements and stuff, like it felt like someone was limiting him, and that's why whenever it's like if it's an actor who's good in other things, then I don't blame the actor, I'll blame the director. And likewise, when it comes to Thor: Love and Thunder, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, like I don't believe the story of like Taika Waititi suddenly becoming like a terrible director, just because it feels too convenient for the producers for Taika Waititi to suddenly be bad when it's the same producers for all of these movies, but Taika Waititi seems to produce solid gold when he's not working for Marvel.
Yeah.
Like if you know your long division, or if you know how to divide by common denominators, you'll be like, oh, wait a minute, maybe there was a problem during production where someone decided they would make an entirely different movie.
Right.
I genuinely would not be surprised if Thor 4 was had a completely different writing team than Thor 3, and they just didn't know what Thor was as a character.
Yeah.
Not a very good movie. Oh, are we running
Yeah, we should call it here. Oh my god, Kyle's here, and only now are we noticing him.
Oh, dang.
I just thought of a crazy crazy
There,
theory
SpongeBob.
right now, how, what if SpongeBob is in the Crimson Chin universe? Wait a minute. Yo, is there like
Not okay. So
an Atlantis type place in Crimson Chin where they could exist as like One Piece critters?
because they were both Nickelodeon, so we can start there. Crimson Chin is within Fairly Odd Parents, but the question is, does Crimson Chin get his powers from the suit?
Do his powers come from his incredibly large chin? Is that like where they're stored? If you like shatter
are
his
stored in the chin.
yeah, if you like shatter his chin, then does he get depowered? Does it have to like heal over time in order for his powers to be restored?
Now I'm just imagining a very cursed, like, I'm imagining the Spider-Man No More classic, like, cover.
Oh yeah, but it's
where
Crimson Chin.
The suit in the garbage can, but you can tell it's the Crimson Chin because both the suit has the chin and the silhouette of the guy has the chin.
His wife died from making out so hard because of how radioactive his chin was the whole time.
He was bitten by a radioactive chin.
Anyway, we should call it here.
Oh, we usually end our episodes on on like fandom and studio discussion. I recently watched a video thing that was talking about how there's like some
Which
kind
super
of,
acquaintance would I be? Super good question, Patrick. Sorry.
It was about the deal that Sony has with
I'd be the
Marvel and
Quickster,
like-
able to travel vast distances at the speed of light. Oh, gee, who would have ever guessed he'd say Quickster, like in the cartoon where he's the Quickster? Crazy.
This ain't no Telltale games, I'll tell you that.
SpongeBob will remember that. Wait, would I still get tired if I ran to rock bottom in under a second? Would I then collapse of exhaustion?
Oh, I was not ready for. Oh man!
SpongeBob will remember that.
Editor, add in the little ping sound that happens.
If so, I want that.
Oh man, SpongeBob will remember that. Your
SpongeBob will
relationship
remember that.
with Mr. Krabs has changed. Last time on SpongeBob SquarePants, dude, I could see it in my head. That's the kind of joke that like I feel like Steven Hillenburg actually would want.
For sure.
It's like I didn't want like a follow-up series with Patrick, but a Telltale game would be really funny.
Telltale, dude, SpongeBob Telltale would be fucking amazing. Can we have that, please? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching our stream. I've been Lou Jack.
I've been Taylor.
And I'm reminding you to take care.
Stay awesome.
Play Persona 5 Royal.
And put that third corn dog back in the freezer. You don't need a third corn dog.
You know you're not hungry.
You're
Put
not
it
that
down.
hungry.
Put it down. Put the bowl of weed to the side. You've had enough for the night. You're not hungry. You're just stoned. Put it down. Go to bed.
And if you eat a whole bunch while you're stoned, you're gonna be like, oh, ow.
Hungry, happy, and sleepy. Those are the effects of marijuana.
Please take care of yourself.
Drink water. Stay hydrated.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.